All right, well, I think we're ready to begin here. So Tim, whenever you're ready, you can get started with the questions. Yeah, I think we're ready to begin here. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you see this? Yeah, that's gin on the rocks. We've got to have water, some kind of beverage during the press conference. So get ready with your questions. I'm ready.
First question is Stephanie Jenkins, followed by Iko Fujimoto.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Good. Just your overall thoughts on how you think your team did against Seattle.
Yeah, well, I think our team, we tried, but, this is the NFL. Trying doesn't get you anywhere. You got to go out and win. You got to, you got to go out there and give it your all. And, clearly this team gave it 99.9%. It didn't give it 100%. Because of that last play, but we'll make the adjustments and we'll try to do better next week. Well, technically tomorrow against Oakland or Las Vegas or whatever the hell they want to call themselves.
Okay, next we have Iko Fujimoto, followed by Mario Andretti. Hello, class.
Hi, Mr. Fujimoto. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
A question for you is about Cam. He put up 397, and I think two rushing touchdown. I'm not sure if he threw for any touchdown, but, two touchdown, one of them was a pick six. Out of the touchdowns that you scored, one of them was a pick six, but just out of your overall thoughts on how you think Cam did. Except for the last play.
I'm going to put half the blame on Cam, half the blame on Josh for that last play. But other than that, I think Cam did tremendously well. I thought he was able to really carry himself and really show who he is and really show little flashes of the old Cam, the 2015 MVP Cam, in that the final few minutes of that game. So still almost 400 yards against a pretty good passing defense with Jamal Adams and Shaquem Griffin, Shaquem, whatever his name is. Quentin Dunbar had a pick. So yeah, that was the only pick that Cam threw, and that one wasn't really a good throw. But besides that, in the last play, I thought Cam did fabulous. So he's a tough competitor. Cam, he's a tough competitor. Cam's a tough competitor. He takes it seriously, which is what I really like. He's really starting to adapt adopt this Patriots mindset and the philosophy of winning, and I'm proud of him for that. So, thank you.
Okay, next question, Mario Andretti, followed by Dante Smith. Hey, Mario, I think you're muted.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Sorry for the language. I'm sorry about that, Coach.
Don't worry about it, Mario.
I'm sorry about I muted myself. I apologize.
Sorry, it's fine, Mario. You're fine.
Okay, next question is Dante Smith, followed by ZJ Lee.
Did Mario get his question in?
Surprising, man. Mario's a funny guy, man. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing good, Dante. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Question for you is about, your overall thoughts on Kyle Duggar. How you think he's been doing so far?
Yeah, well, Kyle's been, according to Bill, I mean, I haven't seen anything from Kyle yet, but according to Bill, he's been working hard and making improvements, and he's a really tough kid, good competitive guy, and he's making improvements according to Bill, but I haven't seen anything from him. So hopefully we can see something from him on the field besides just another Patrick Chung. So let's see what happens.
The next question is ZJ Lee, followed by Eric Sampson. Hi, Coach. How are you?
Good, Mr. Lee. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Very good.
My question for you is about the defense, and you think they can overcome the struggle they had in this game? Like 35 point. So how do you think? Do you think they can come back from that?
I think this defense can overcome anything. Think about it. 28-3, right? The number one defense in 2016 allowed 28 points. I think, 21 points in the first half. 28 points, I think, was the first drive of the second half by Atlanta. And, the defense was able to still make stops, and, with the strip sack by Dante onto Matt Ryan. I mean, that was a key play. So I still think our defense can make a comeback. It's early in the year. We got tough teams coming up. We got KC and Houston and Baltimore, LA, the other LA, Rams and Chargers back-to-back away games. And then we got other teams like Denver and Buffalo and New York and Vegas tomorrow. So we got to get ready for the Raiders. But I think this defense can overcome anything as long as they put their mind to it.
The next question is Eric Sampson, followed by Edward G. Robinson. Hey Jim, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Obviously, a tough loss.
Yeah.
Just your overall thoughts on how you think the team can get better throughout the season. It's still early.
Yeah, well, it all starts with the fundamentals, especially defensively. Tackling, for one. Coverage, for two. Offensively, we just need to execute better. 30 points is good, but we still lost, and we just need to execute better. That's really all it comes down to, is the execution. So that's really all I can tell you. Just defensively, it's the fundamentals. Offensively, it's the execution. So.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, next question is Edward G. Robinson, followed by Melissa DeFanto. Hi, Coach.
Hi, Mr. Robinson. How are you?
I'm doing good, yeah. Next question for you is about Adam Butler and what you've seen from him so far. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, I think, is one of our more dependable defensive linemen. He's been relatively healthy. He hasn't been injured that often. He was injured last week against Seattle, but he was able to. I think he was still able to play. I really like Adam. He's still young, and he can both stuff the run and he can get to the quarterback. But I look at him more so as a pass rusher rather than a run stuffer. I remember we had Mike Pennell from the Jets, and who was a pure run stuffer. I think him and Adam would have been a perfect duo, but Bill Belichick back at it again with releasing players, right? Christ. All right, but that's it. Adam's a really good kid. I really like Adam.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, no problem.
The next question is Melissa DeFanto, followed by Kurt Chang.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Hey, my question for you, I'm good, is about Jake Bailey and how his punting can really make a difference sometimes, along with what you think of Matthew Slater.
Yeah, Jake's a really good player. I think he's one of the more underrated players on the team, especially in that one game against the Texans last year with the onside kick. It was a perfect kick, and I really feel bad for Brandon because he was unable to secure that onside kick. I really felt bad for Brandon, but that kick couldn't have been kicked any better on Jake's part. Then as far as Matthew is concerned, Matthew's a legend. Matthew really, I think, is more so of a father figure and a leader. obviously he's a tremendous special teams guy. But I think where he really stands out is his leadership and kind of his fatherism, if that's even a word. But I really think Matthew can be kind of like a father figure to these guys. Really, that true inspirational help to these kids, to this rookie class. Players like Kyle, players like even the vets. Players even like players like Adrian or Justin Bethel. The special teamer. And then people like Chase. Just because Chase is on the defense and Matt is on the special teams, it doesn't matter that he can't, willfully motivate Chase. Same thing with Julian. I think Julian's a true motivator for Nikhil and for Demir. And I think that motivation really... and for Ryan, too. Ryan's been doing pretty well, too. So I think as long as we can stay together as a team and really cheer each other on and will each other, then we can do this. We can really put something together here. But Matthew's a legend, and Jake's a really good punter for a righty. So.
Okay, the next question is Kurt Chang, followed by Weston Fields. Yeah! Hi, old Jam.
Hi, Kurt. How are you?
My question for you is about Sonny Michel. You think he can make a comeback?
Sony's been trying, but honestly, it's not enough. I got to see more out of Sony. Sony is see, the thing about Sony is that he's not playing up to his potential. I don't think he's playing up to his potential. I really don't. David's back, Joe's back. Shaq has been here. We lost Ted, which means someone's going to have to fill in for David if something happens to him again. But David and Joe are by far, and, well, not very much Shaq, but more so David and Joe, but more so Joe. Joe and Dave are our two most durable offensive linemen. Joe is the most durable player I've ever seen in my life. I haven't missed him miss one snap, or I haven't seen him miss one snap for the past 6 years. That's amazing. And I really do like Joe. He's a really tough kid. So I really like Joe. But as far as Sonny Michel, I mean, he's got to do better, because I know he's better. He's just not showed it.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, you're welcome, Kurt.
Okay, last question is Weston Fields and then me. Hi, Jim.
Hey, Weston.
My next question for you is about your receiving core, and you guys potentially, I heard rumors going about you guys possibly wanting to trade with Detroit to get Marvin Jones, and just your overall thoughts on how you think that would turn out.
I don't know what's so great about Marvin. I really don't. I mean, anybody would be a help. We only have 3 receivers. Gunner is on IR. Josh is gone. Antonio's gone. DT's gone. I mean, it's like, what the hell? Danny's gone. It all started with Danny. He took too many pay cuts, and, he just said, I can't do this anymore. And then he signed with, I think, Miami, and now he's on the Lions. So, his career's done. Antonio, he's got CTE, so he's been done. Josh is on IR. Phil, I think, is on IR. DT, I don't know where he went. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on here. And then Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is on the Texans now. He's pretty much going to be Deshaun Watson's go-to. So, I mean, good for Brandon, because at least he's got a good quarterback with him. So, I mean, what the hell, right? But Marvin, I mean, I wouldn't be upset with it, but I wouldn't really be too thrilled about it either. So, But as far as right now, we need anybody because we have no receivers right now, and it's probably gonna stay that way.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome, Weston.
All right, last question from me, Tim Reikens, is about if there's any other receivers except for Odell, or besides Odell, or Marvin Jones, or say Allen Robinson, would there be any other players you would potentially look at, say, for example, Allen Hurns, or D.D. Westbrook, Kenny Galladay, DJ Chark, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, any one of those guys?
Well, I think some of those guys like DJ Moore and Chark and Westbrook and Sutton, I think, are still on their rookie contracts. I think Calvin, is still on his rookie contract too. Calvin Ridley, the guy from the Falcons, I think he's still on his rookie contract too. Henry Ruggs, I know, just turned in. He is a rookie. Hunter, I think, is a rookie, or he might have been a rookie last year, but... yeah, I mean, we need all the receiving help we need. We need all the receiving help we can get. So, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. So, thank you for your condolences, Tim. I really do. Speaking of condolences, I want to give a huge shout out to James White. I want to give my utmost condolences to James White. His father, Tyrone, unfortunately passed away in a car crash, and his mother's in critical condition. So prayers are up. Prayers are always up. They're gonna stay up. That's awful to hear. I mean, not just one parent, but both of them. I mean, that's awful. So we're definitely praying for his mother. So. Big shout out to James. I'm sorry for his loss. That's tragic. All right, but other than that, I think we're done with this press conference. Yeah, we got a big challenge tomorrow because technically today's Saturday. So we got a big challenge tomorrow against Oakland. I will not be giving. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll give a press conference tomorrow if you guys need me about questioning the Raiders or anything. But they got a lot of good weapons on their team, Nelson and Darren, Josh, obviously, Devontae Booker, Derek, Darren Waller, Jason Witten, Hunter Renfrow. So they got a lot of good players on offense. The defense, their linebacking core isn't too great. I think they lost Carl Joseph. I don't know too much about their defense except for L.J. Collier. So, other than that, I know nobody on the defense. So, all right. So it's going to be a big challenge for both sides of the ball, defense and offense. Offense because, we need to obviously shut down L.J. Collier. And then obviously a big challenge for the defense because they put up 34 against the freaking Saints, for Christ's sake. So let's see what happens, huh? All right, guys, thank you for the questions. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's gin on the rocks. Yeah, very good. Gotta have a drink during a press conference, right? All right, no questions. Whoa, I'm a little woozy here. Hey, hold me, Tim, hold me. Ah, crap. I'm only kidding with you, Tim. All right, guys, thank you. Thank you for the questions.